But alright, so we're back at it again with another Sham Talk, and this one was an unexpected one. An unexpected Sham Talk that I did not expect to see come again. And it's from August the Duck, so big shout out to August for making this video, and obviously the other videos that I've checked out. So if you want to check out another August the Duck video regarding this said content creator, go search up obviously the original video from August the Duck, or my reactions on this, which is I think August the Duck reaction about this creator by the Sham or something like that. But yeah, she's back. The TikTok conspiracy theories keeps getting worse. And I will say this, the cesspool that is also TikTok, the slop that comes out of it, it's insane. But obviously every day is a changing day with opinions, and oh my gosh, the thing that never changes is this content creator and her theories. So let's check out and let's discuss.
Clones for years. The military has confirmed cloning. Just because you aren't knowledgeable or aware of it doesn't mean it's not real, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, today you're going to learn some distressing information. If you're a big fan of 2000s pop stars, and you've been having a funny little feeling, a hunch recently that some of them might be getting turned into clones, today I'm going to show you some proof that that hunch might just be correct.
Oh my gosh.
When I say proof, what I mean by that is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard a human being say.
I feel like there's a lot of content that I cover on this channel that I have a love-hate relationship with. I love that it exists because it's fun to talk about and it's entertaining, but I also hate it because knowing that not only the content itself exists, but also the people who make it, makes you so mind-numbingly frustrated.
Yeah, I will agree on that, August. Like, it's a mutual thing in this kind of aspect that it's really so dumb that it's so funny how in the world we have people that just like to spew a whole bunch of nonsense. And whenever I see those slot videos, or whenever I see like a video regarding just a bunch of BS, like it really gets to me to say that, oh my gosh, dude, like I feel like I'm losing brain cells every time I'm just hearing this person yap over petty things, or just things that just, why are you discussing about this? This is so dumb. And like, she is the prime example of like those kinds of content creators. Like, have you seen the videos that I've done regarding this content creator? Dude, like the theories that just come out of her is just insane, and it just keeps on continuing. Like, this is not to say like, oh, like let's make a hate train towards this content creator. Like, no, like these are just the type of people that you would just see like come across to you randomly on TikTok. So in response to this, like, bro, like just let them yap and just move with your day. Like, they could believe what they could believe, you could believe what you could believe, and no one gets hurt.
That you just don't know what to do with yourself. And I think smack dab at the top of that list, the pinnacle of my love-hate relationships, is TikTok conspiracy theories. Because my God, do people say some stupid shit on that app with their entire chest. I've covered a lot of TikTok conspiracy theories on this channel, where when somebody explains their reasoning for believing them, you just want to sit them down and ask them, where did it all go wrong for you? What should I avoid to prevent ending up as stupid as you are? That might sound kind of harsh, but I mean, we've talked about people who don't believe in the sun on this channel. They think dinosaurs never existed. They think that the entire universe is controlled by mantis people.
Yes, and also don't forget, August, is like what she said, that the sky is like under a controller that what's it called, someone could turn off like the settings for the sky. Instead of blue, they can make it gray. I was like, bro, when I heard that shit, I was like, oh my God, dude, this is so stupid. I was like, oh, dude, I'm getting stupider every freaking second. And you could watch those past videos just having me lose brain cells, and me even explaining, bro, I'm losing brain cells listening to this content creator. But like I said, this is just the amount of people that you will find on TikTok just do conspiracies that just make no fucking sense. It makes you scratch your head. It makes you wonder, how am I affiliated with this race that says this stupid shit? And like, it's funny. this is the place that you would find the slop. This is the place that you would find the conspiracies, and this is the place that you would find just the most brain dead content that you could find. Obviously not mine, because I'm just doing the YouTube shorts and I'm just like repasting it onto TikTok, so you could take it as you will. It could be funny moments, it could be slop, it could be whatever you want to consider my content as, but this just goes a little bit beyond. And then we have Twitter, which is, oh my gosh, dude, that place is a cesspool as well. But I don't want to jump into that because, dude, it's just so bad. And just the amount of shit that comes out of it. Oh my god, dude. Like, if I were to talk about social media in its entirety and, like, the amount of shit that you would find in there, yeah, it would be an insane thing. Like, if you want me to literally talk about that, then obviously drop a comment on this video saying that, yeah, you should definitely talk about, like, what kind of stuff that you would find on the said social medias that I have discovered, because I have discovered a lot. I've discovered stuff from Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, where else? Sometimes YouTube with the YouTube shorts. I guess Snapchat, being that it's already like a, what's it called? A thing I'm not using a lot anymore, because it was cool during my time when it first came out, because I was like in, I think, middle school when that thing got released for the first time. And now, being as an adult, like, I was like, bro, I kind of don't use this. I just message my friends like on their phone numbers. But yeah, there's definitely something that you could find in there.
We've seen some pretty silly stuff, but I think the ones that bother me the most are the theories that have the most bare-bones, straightforward, in-your-face explanation of all time that people just choose to ignore for some reason, and instead run with some crazy shit like, I don't know, Jessica Simpson is a government clone. That's
Oh
right,
my
boys and girls.
gosh.
We are once again visiting our old friend Alex Serves Tea, and her most recent theory that she has, quote, proof for that human clones exist and they walk amongst us.
Oh
This is one of
my
those
gosh.
things where all we can really do is just sit back and enjoy the ride, because anybody this deep into La La Land is just a little beyond help, I think. What's not beyond help, however, is you getting your hands on a limited edition August the Duck buildable figure.
Obviously, that's pretty sick.
You cannot tell me we did not take a time machine back 25 years ago.
What?
Because you're going to tell me, actually, this isn't just a whole new dimension, because Jessica Simpson never looked like this. I don't know what is going on here, but you see how skinny she is? Tell me it's not giving Christina Aguilera skinny. Tell me it's not giving Paris Hilton skinny. Tell me it's not giving clone AI, literally made in a machine in a lab, skinny. This is insane to me.
Okay, so this is the first video that I could find that Alex made on Jessica Simpson, and I don't really understand her obsession with this woman, but she has one. This might sound kind of harsh, and
Gotcha.
I don't really mean for it to sound that way, but I think it's a fair thing to say. These videos, and just saying and believing shit like this in general, you know, anybody who would say this, not just Alex, it makes me think you're a dumbass. Jessica Simpson is a 45-year-old famous woman who got famous when she was 19. That is like the prime candidate for a person in Hollywood who's going to get pressured to get a lot of work done to
True.
look like their 19-year-old self forever, or at least for social media. It has been documented, especially with like the Kardashians, that a lot of women will get work done, usually pressured into doing it, to make themselves very easily editable for Instagram photos.
And that's there you go. That's the full answer. It's so dumb that you're just seeing all this slop from these content creators saying that, oh my gosh, it's a conspiracy, guys. It's like this. Guys, like it's so crazy. Like, I just saw a video one day that, like, they were doing this, whatchamacallit, this test of this one person, and they're saying that they're a clone, or AI is being worked on. Like, dude, like, look at there. Look, like, I'm posting the picture of it. Like, dude, it's so crazy, dude. 2025 government conspiracy. Like, oh my gosh, dude, it's so interesting. Like I'm scared. Like, are we living in a simulation? Are we living in the Matrix? Because obviously in the last video that I talked about, I talked about how, like, there's proven facts that we're living in the Matrix, and that obviously all of this is all a conspiracy, and we gotta wake up. We gotta open our third eye in order to, like, understand, like, what's going on. I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out. That's all I'm asking. Chill the fuck out. Like, You're going with all this rambling nonsense, and I know that if you're watching this, you're gonna be like, dude, what is bro yapping about? Like, he's talking about a conspiracy, a matrix, AIs, all this other stuff. It's just the same thing. Like I'm saying, like, this is just a proven example of like what happens when you just get enthralled and you give them the light of day to let them spew their slop to you. Like, you're just watching it on your phone and you're just seeing all the slop just splatter out on your face, and you have the capability of just like scrolling by and just being like, I don't want to watch that. This thing is just making me brain dead the moment I'm just like letting this 2-minute video play on, knowing that I know that this is just a lie. But I don't know. People could say whatever they want. They could believe whatever they want, but this is just silly. Because it is true what August the Duck said. People do changes on their appearances because Hollywood or certain people that have hired them that are above a good caliber wants them to be this kind of person instead of letting them be who they are. And that includes a lot of changes. So it's not cloning. I don't know how the hell you're smoking that that conspiracy cigar and spewing all this.
That's all this is. This is Facetune and Photoshop and airbrushing. You've got to be kind of stupid to not know that and to think it's a fucking clone. Like, seriously, there's something wrong with you if that's your first instinct.
The fact that these women are coming out of the fucking workshop looking like this, and y'all still think it's just Ozempic, it's just the fillers, it's just the cosmetic surgery. Like, please be fucking for real. You're gonna tell me that this person, look at, even in her prime, she was like, this is in 2001, okay? So I don't know how old she was in 2001. Early 20s, maybe, if that 18, around there. You're gonna tell me she looked like this, but now at like 40 something, she looks like this.
Oh my god, dude. Like I'm telling you, look. Oh, dude, my head is hurting. Like, I don't know why I do this to myself. Every time, like, that she's talking about the most nonsensical BS out of this, like, dude, my head just ends up hurting. Like, I think I just have a chronic dependency of just, like, hearing a whole bunch of bullshit and just accepting it. But it also just hurts my fucking head. Because it really does. Like, I'm just listening to like the 1 minute of it, and out of nowhere my head is starting to hurt. Is that a conspiracy that hearing bullshit is tied into giving you headaches? Bro, oh my god, dude, this is so stupid. Oh my god. Dude, if we had a cloning machine, we wouldn't go to this whole process of just going with, oh, let's get the next big thing of a pop star or a movie star. We would go into like the most crazy shit that we would use them for. Like, we wouldn't go just some celebrity. That would be insane.
Like, you guys, I can't be living amongst this many brain dead people, please.
Oh, Alex, I think you should be sent to a federal fucking prison for having the gall to say that. You're calling us brain dead? Okay, I want to really hammer this home. She's making a video, okay, about how Jessica Simpson looks too good on social media, how she can't look like this, how if she really looked like this, it means she's coming out of a factory, she was made in a workshop, she's a clone, okay? Please really, really take that to heart. Because if a person says that, and then they see pictures of Jessica Simpson out in the wild that aren't edited, that aren't made by her team, and she looks completely different, you'd think the natural response would be, oh, it's obviously just Facetune then, right? Yeah, obviously she got work done, but it was work for social media for stuff like this on purpose. So even though they're trying to make her look like a 22-year-old on social media, it's obvious that it's just social media magic. This is what she looks like in real life, because it just doesn't translate to a camera out in the wild, right?
But it also goes back to this whole little concept that now that we're having AI being integrated, there's this whole, it's not a conspiracy, but it's more this little rabbit hole where people are finding just the flaws in this. Like, there was one where they were saying that for a Will Smith concert that there was like AI being integrated into like one of his videos of the fans. Like they found like one of the fans' faces was all like AI generated because it wasn't like a full complete like facial structure from an actual human. And then there's also like these like Photoshop images regarding with AI, and it even tells you that they use the AI filter to like fix like blemishes or what's it called, little imperfections that people find. And that's also a thing. But she just goes with the whole concept that, oh, it's clones, that's what it means. I was like, no, because now I want to know like how she would react if she were to see a person that went from full natural and then another picture that has them all with work done. Will she believe that that's also a clone? Or will she actually think that, oh, she just got work done, and you could definitely see like the different changes that she got. But then again, I don't know their mentality because it's just so weird.
Yeah, that's what you'd think.
You guys, we need to talk about Jessica Simpson, or like this Timu version of Jessica Simpson. Who is
Timu.
this? Why does she look different every time we see her now? It's giving duplicate, it's giving replicated, it's giving a multiple, like Mickey 17. So
Mickey
all of
17.
these pictures are around the same date.
Bro, what she said, it gives me Mickey 17. Bro. Mickey 17, almost everyone looked the same. If I'm not mistaken, didn't everyone look the same in that movie? Like all the clones? They're just like different attitudes. I haven't even watched that movie. It must have been that she watched that movie and she was like, clones. That's what I'm thinking about. It's clones.
So this is her performing at South by Southwest, which is looking more like the original Jessica. A little bit of a fluffier face. She's looking like she got some work done, but not as the bad work that she had done before. This is how we had seen her previously. You see how her eyes are like sunken in. What is that highlight? This contour, her lip looks absolutely nothing like Jessica Simpson. Here's the original at her prime.
Dude,
looking
my
like cutie
head
patootie.
is hurting. I'm getting a
Well, gosh,
massive
she was young
headache.
then.
Holy
well,
shit.
gosh, she hadn't gotten all that work done yet. Right. This is what she's supposed. This is the same outfit that she's wearing in that picture, and she looks nothing like that. Like, this is the same day and outfit as this.
Okay, so I let that play out a little bit more than I normally would because I just wanted to make sure you guys get a full grasp of how stupid this thought process is. So first, she looks too skinny, too young, too much like she's from a workshop. And then she's out in public and she looks like a normal person. And suddenly now it's a case of she looks different in every single picture she takes. It's not really a mystery that if you take two different pictures and they have different angles, different lighting, different camera lenses with different focal lengths, different facial expressions, that they might not look the exact same. I mean, seriously, like, what's the conspiracy here? Is it not a universal human experience to go out with friends and see a picture of yourself by the end of the night and think, holy fuck, do I actually look like that? I mean, like, holy shit, how stupid do you have to be to where somebody has a bad angle picture of themselves taken and...
Bro, like, in the aspect of this, dude, this person just needs to touch more grass and just has to stray away from, what's it called, just the conspiracies, because bro, it's so dumb just that you're going with this mindscape of like, dude, everything is a conspiracy, everything is just a conspiracy. Bro, I'm actually like, oh no, dude, I just realized, because remember when they were saying like the whole talk about like the whole rapture, dude, I wonder, oh no, dude, I don't even want to hear her thoughts about that shit. And because, dude, like when people were talking about that, dude, the amount of freaking videos that would come out of that on TikTok, I was like, nope, closing that shit. I'm getting out of there. I'm freaking doing something that is not freaking watching that.
Your first thought is not,
just
that's just
so,
not their best angle.
my
It's,
gosh.
they've been replaced by a clone. Like, holy shit. Calling me brain dead? Get a grip.
Another thing I noticed is how she makes out with the microphone. Why is she trying to suck up the top of that microphone? Literally everybody in the comments was saying, can you back off the microphone? I'm sorry, but that was not Jessica Simpson singing. Let's look at Jessica Simpson when she used to sing, you know, at her prime. Again, now you guys are going to say, oh, she's been through a lot. She was an alcoholic. Sure. But let's just compare.
Okay, so I can't show
Oh
the
my
super in-depth comparison because I'll get copyrighted, but again, you're just kind of showing off your lack of knowledge here, Alex, and that's okay. You don't have to be knowledgeable on everything, but you should not use your lack of knowledge as an excuse to imply that somebody is a clone. Not just imply it, just state it as a fact, actually. First of all, the whole making out with the microphone thing, that's just how you use a microphone. Right now, I'm maybe like a half an inch from my microphone. If I go back to like 5 inches where Alex probably would want me to be, this is what it sounds like. So yeah, you just kind of
obviously like it's a lot more different with how do you say it, because mine is also like literally far apart, but you can still hear me like loud because of the settings that I have.
And then preface that by saying, I know you guys are gonna say that she's aged 25 years and she's done hard drugs that entire time and has drank that entire time, as if those things are somehow not gonna affect her voice. Just the mental gymnastics that these conspiracy theorists go through are insane.
I feel like I'm with a VMA legend right now.
I mean, it has been a while since I've been to the VMAs, but yeah, I feel like I grew up going here.
What's it like to be back here presenting?
I mean, I could not be more excited,
she's gonna be like the eyes.
I just had a show 2 nights ago for the first time since 2008, and I literally felt like my soul.
Bro, look at her expression. She's like a freaking maniac.
It was like a resurrection or something.
So a few things here. She's gonna bring up the fact that Jessica says this like resurrection and soul on fire stuff later. And she's also gonna comment on the faces that Jessica Simpson is making, as if she's not making the exact same faces. Should I believe that you're a clone because of that, Alex? I don't understand. I don't get the rules yet. But whenever a celebrity says something like this, or like makes a joke that sort of hints towards conspiracy theories, people like this are always quick to say, oh, they're not even hiding it anymore. They're putting it right in our faces. And then when they deny things and when they say things aren't happening like these theorists are saying they are, they're just like, oh, well, they're just puppets. They have to say that. They can't say the truth. It's like, pick one. This is the problem with conspiracy theorists. This is what happens when you only believe things that feel right to you. You'll end up with the most inconsistent belief system of all time.
What's it been like for the kids to see?
Which is obviously what happened during that. Dude. Can we just stop? Can we just stop with the fucking conspiracy theories? It's just so stupid. Like it was funny with like the shows, like they were talking about SpongeBob, but like bro, this is just so stupid.
Right before this, they don't really know. Like I haven't done much entertaining. My oldest is 13.
But like,
so
dude,
it's
like the
been a
expressions
while.
is insane that she does. She's like,
They did. I got the approval from the kids. They love my outfit.
Okay, so that was scary. That was scary.
Really? What was scary about that? What was scary about a celebrity who may or may not be under the influences of cocaine, we can't say for sure, giving a friendly and cordial interview to somebody? Oh god, she talked about her children liking her outfit, the horror. I mean, like, what? How do you live like this? It's gotta be exhausting.
And I've been talking about Jessica Simpson, you guys. I told you she came to me in Palm Springs. She was giving me a message. Right. Do you see it now? Do you see it now? I find it interesting that she said that she hadn't had a show since 2008. Hey babe, so like you've actually been performing all over the place. You actually even peed yourself on stage. So I don't know what version of Jessica Simpson this one is.
Okay, so again, this is just one of those things where I think these conspiracy theorists, they just choose what they want to hear, what they want to believe, and the rest is just noise. Obviously, clearly, when she said she hasn't performed since 2008, she meant like on a big stage at a major show. And she hasn't. That's another thing I kind of wanted to touch on. Like, no hate to Jessica Simpson, far more successful than I am, but in 2025, she's kind of irrelevant. When's the last time you heard about fucking Jessica Simpson? Why is she being chosen to be a clone? You know what I mean? But yeah, like she has not had a major tour or a major performance since 2008. You can't just make shit up because you want your version to be true.
But her eyes were scary. It looked nothing like her.
I literally said it. Oh my god, I was freaking right. Dude, I literally said it. Dude, when she was going with the expression, dude, I literally said she's gonna say it's the freaking eyes. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm freaking getting the damn recipes for these crazy ass people that think this. Dude, I hate this. I hate when these conspiracy theories, like their flaws are so shown. It's so dumb. Oh my god, dude, my head hurts. My head hurts. Dude, I literally said it. She's gonna say the eyes look scary. Oh my gosh. She's gonna be like, that's the clone right there.
Her. She does not remember that she has been performing left and freaking right, and she thinks that she just started performing in 2000, or the last time she performed was 2008. Girly pop, hey girly pop, hey girly pop. How did nobody pick up on that? And her eyes looked like she was coked out. I don't think that she was. I just
okay.
Think
There you go. She didn't know that she was coked out.
So for everybody.
Oh my god, why are you talking like this? Jesus. I don't understand why conspiracy
Jesus.
theorists like this always think that they just get to like decide reality. Like they just get to decide what is real based off of nothing. You're telling me
Dude, if they were the ones that were controlling everything, bro, I would not be on this freaking platform just talking about this. I would be outside just saying, bro, let these nuts out of here. And sorry if it sounds wrong how I said it. Get these loony people out of here. Like, dude, let them just touch grass. That's all what we need from these conspiracy theorists. Just touch grass. Think about life. Stop thinking about these conspiracies. It's just so stupid. Oh my god.
that in your head, Alex, it is more likely that a celebrity who's been open about their substance abuse has some sort of malfunctioning endoskeleton that's making their eyes tweak out, instead of them just having done something that's making their eyes a little bit wider than they normally are? Really?
Mhm.
Or the even more likely answer that this is just like a side effect of plastic surgery. Your eyes get wider once you get a facelift. But okay,
Yeah,
clone
just like-
malfunction is more likely than coke or plastic surgery. Okay, whatever.
I thought I was crazy. I do got crazy eyes. Okay? Because, yeah, when you see it, it's kind of hard to unsee it. I'm the crazy one. I told you guys she came to me in Palm Springs.
Dude, I literally fucking got that thing down to a T when I just did that little skit. I'm telling you, the ramblings, the craziness, just like moving around. You're just like not calm the fuck down. Like that's how they are. It's so weird.
Because it's all being exposed. It's very obvious. And did you hear her saying it was like a resurrection? It's like right in your freaking cara. Right
God.
in your freaking cara. Right in your face, bitch. Right in your freaking face.
Again, this makes no sense. You were saying she got cloned a fucking year ago. If she just got cloned 2 nights before this event, does that just mean everything you were saying a year ago was bullshit? She wasn't cloned yet? That was still the old Jessica Simpson? Or do you just remember what you said in the last 24 hours and just disregard any of the bullshit craziness you've spread in the past? Because that seems like the path someone who is unable to take any accountability for the insane shit they spew on the internet would likely take. Anyways, we could sit here and do this all day because she has just way too many videos talking about how people are getting cloned, but it's pretty much the same old shit every time, and I don't think anybody wants to see any more of this. But like,
Yes, obviously. I'm a stop it there. Big shout out to Big shout out to August the Duck. Go give him the view. Go give him the like. Go give him the subscribe. Because he just makes videos out of content creators like this or other content creators. I haven't seen the other videos because obviously like no one interested in me from what he talked about but her. Because like, dude, she is the one that knows how to freaking get everything. To get your mind in a headache lock. Or what's it called, getting you pissed off towards like conspiracy theorists and just like the slop that they say. But oh my gosh, dude, like it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Why are we living like this with humans that just have this conspiracy theorist slop like in their minds instead of just like saying, you know what, I'm gonna go touch grass. But then again, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if one day she comes across she comes across to see my videos. To like me saying that I fucking see her as a nut, bro. And go into like the archives of the channels, of the channel videos of me talking about this person. And you would see that every time I'm like, bro, I'm getting a headache. Bro, I'm getting a headache. There's never a video from this that I never got a headache. I don't know how the fuck that's even possible. There you go, some person. There's your conspiracy. Watching conspiracy theorists say dumbass shit aligns to headaches. I don't know. But nonetheless, big shout out to August the Duck. Amazing video. Talking about this conspiracy theorist and her bullshit. Amazing.